Okay, guys, we're back with a live. Hopefully, this will work. If not, and it's still doing weird stuff, then it's the internet or something up with the weather or something. And I'm just going to take a break apparently tonight. But if it goes well, we'll just come back on. Hopefully, it won't be glitchy anymore. I did fix the mic, so we should be good with that. We should be good with the mic. That should still be working. So, I don't know why the mic didn't connect the first time, but that at least is fixed. So that's good. Hopefully you all will be able to find me. Oh, good. I'm found. Yay. All right. It just must have been, I don't know. I either opened the app too quickly or something was weird. So yeah. Oh, well. Oh, well. I'm glad you all made it back. Hi, Reese. I'm glad you're here. Okay, so I don't know. It must have just been some weird glitch where I just had to get off and get back on again. So yay. Thank you, Reese. I just needed a nice, change. It's always nice to get your hair done, even though I do it like twice a year because, well, it's expensive. So, but I'm glad that I got it done. Just to honestly, it's just very soothing, especially if you get a great hairstylist that is thorough, but also gentle. You know what I mean? So like she is very thorough. I've had her a few times for haircuts, not for color, but I always loved the way she did my hair. I'm like, she is so gentle because I don't have a sensitive scalp, but I've had really bad hairstylists that just tear at your hair, even if you don't have a sensitive scalp. It's like that would hurt if you had them, but she does a great job. Hello. I'm glad you could join tonight too. I'm sorry you haven't been feeling good. I've been praying that I won't get sick this entire winter season. So yeah, it just glitched again. I saw it happen that time on camera. So, well, hopefully it'll not glitch, I hope. Hi, Erica. Here to read and write tonight. Awesome. Yeah, as I said to the people who were popping in earlier, I'm reading Sugar Cookie Christmas by Monique Brescher. And so I will be reading that. It's only a 2-hour ebook, so I should be able to get that done tonight. If not, I'll finish it tomorrow morning. Okay, good. I'm glad it's better now. Yay. So since we spent almost 20 minutes of problems and everything, we can start a reading sprint very shortly. Hi, Sky. Glad you're here. You're reading and doing laundry. Nice. You colored your hair today because, like you, have had some hairdressers be extremely rough. Yeah, I'm pretty blessed with hairstylists throughout the years. I haven't had very many problems, but man, I had one. It was about, I don't even know when it was. It was like, I guess about 5 years ago or something. But I don't know what she was doing. It just hurt so badly. And I was practically in tears. And my brain was thinking, because like, you should tell them, that hurts, please stop. But my brain just thinks, get it over with. And like, it just doesn't compute with my mouth to say something about it. So, but I love Rachel. She's the one I go to at Ulta, and Ulta is expensive, but it's worth it to do it like twice a year, especially since you don't get it done that often. Oops, I missed a comment. There we go. You finished the Mistletoe Countess today. Yay. Oh, I like that one a lot, but the Cairo Curse, the second book, I really love. I need to continue that series because the third book is out and then the fourth one is coming around at some point. So I can't wait to read that one. Allie's trying really hard to finish Everyone This Christmas Has a Secret. It's very overdue at the library. Oh no. Oh no. I hope your library is a no fines library. Mine used to be. Oh no, mine used to not be, and now it is. I was like, why couldn't you do that when I was growing up? Because I probably spent an easy $200 growing up from the library, and that wasn't just overdue fines. That was like borrowing books from other libraries because it costs like a quarter for books and like $1 for movies or something like that. So yeah, I spent quite a penny at my libraries. Yeah, Teresa's gonna have that next on her list to read. Oh, yay, Emily! I'm glad you got your hair done. Yeah, I love mine too. And she loves to talk, but like we have really great conversations. So I don't mind. I'm not a huge talker. Like if they're quiet, then I'm quiet. But if they're talkers, then I like to talk too. And she likes to talk. So she loves to talk. I don't even think I talk very much this time around. Usually we're 50-50, but I just let her talk most of the time. Bridget, I'm glad you're here. Hello. Yeah, we'll start reading sprints in about a minute. I'll catch up on the comments and then I will start a reading sprint. You liked it but didn't love it. Yeah, that's how I felt. Like the Mistletoe Countess was so overhyped. I felt like for me, like I knew I was gonna like it because it's Pepper Basham and I love her, but it's not really one of my absolute favorite of hers. I really like the second one a lot more. Yes, the wash bowl. Yes. Oh, I totally get that. Ulta though does have really really thick towels though, which I really do appreciate because that's probably the least amount of pain I get with the wash bowls for my hair. So, but yeah, I definitely agree. A lot of those are really bad. It's like I don't know. I feel like couldn't they like lower it or something? Like you can like lower the sinks so like it's more like instead of like craning your neck back, you can like you know be like all the way reclined, I guess I would say, and then like have like the hairdresser like sit or something, so that way they're not, hurting themselves bending over or whatever. Reese doesn't know what she's doing tonight, reading or writing or something else. It's a no fine one. Okay. Oh, a week's not. It's not bad. It's not bad. I've had worse. I try not to be that bad. That's why I mean, I haven't really checked out that much from the library hardly at all in the past couple of years. They miss me. Every time I walk in, they're like, "Katie, where have you been? It's been forever." And I literally used to go almost every single day. And now I go maybe a couple times a year. And it's just because I have so many review books and I do still support my library. I borrow ebooks and audiobooks, but I haven't really been a physical reader of late. I still am, but not as much as I used to be. Hi again, Jamie. Glad you made it back. You're probably gonna read Snow Across the Letters. Nice. That's such a cute title. All right, so I honestly really like the 30-minute reading sprint, so we're just gonna go ahead and do 30 minutes. Let's go until it'll be between, I guess. Let's go until 50 after, whatever time that is for you. So have fun reading. I'll put on some music ambiance, and I'll see you all back in roughly half an hour. All right, that's the end of our first sprint for tonight. Let me know how you all did. I got about 10% into my ebook, so not bad. It's a lot longer than I thought it was, though. I forgot my Kindle switches. Like, I was flipping really quickly through the index of the book, and so I looked and it said, oh, it'll take you, 2.5 hours to get through the book. I was like, oh, this is a short read. And then I started reading at my usual pace, and it switched to like between 4 and 6 hours. I was like, wait a minute. I think I thought it was shorter than that. But at least we got some reading done, about 10%, not bad. I got to take off the banner. There we go. Have to see where we are in our comments. There we go. So I saw my friend Debbie pop in. Hi, Debbie. I don't know if you're still here, but hello. And Erica had a question. She'd love to hear how, for those of us who read more than one book a day, how are we able to do it? I like to think my life semi revolves around books, but I'm not there yet. Granted, you're a wife and a homeschool. Well, you're a very busy mom, that's for sure. I very rarely read more than one book a day. If it is, I will say it's like definitely what Christine says later on. Audiobooks are a huge help, and shorter books. Like, I'll read like a comic book and a regular book, maybe in a day. But audiobooks are definitely the top thing. And it's very rarely that I can do 2 audiobooks in one day. If they're shorter, then it might be possible if I don't have anything going on that day. But very rarely do I finish more than one book in 24 hours. Yep, audiobooks. You can listen while you work and do housework. Yeah, definitely a big help. I feel like camera should be farther down. There, that's better. Okay, yes. Yeah, physical books. If the book is really, really, really good with a physical book, like if I'm enjoying it and get sucked in right away, I can finish one in 24 hours. But otherwise, I can't do like within like a day, like 12 hours, I can't do. Kindle reader when you have to be. I was never into audiobooks until I had an eye infection and I literally couldn't read. And so I switched to audio and never looked back because now I love them and I'm actually very grateful that I enjoy them now. I'm so tired you stared into nothing. Oh, I've had those moments of staring into nothing and just like I have no idea what I'm doing. Thank you, Dewey. Merry Christmas to you too. And thank you. Hi, Elma. Elma worked on her 2025 reading journal. That's awesome. I actually have to update my new reading journal because I have to put in like all the books that I'm looking forward to for new releases. There is a lot of new releases coming out next year. I'm kind of scared, honestly, of how many really good books are coming out next year. Like, honestly, I feel like way better than this past year. Teresa started and finished reading The Christmas Stranger. Wow, that was a very short book. Only 16 pages. That was a very short story. Allie read a whole 4 pages, made coffee, and your guy came home. That's nice. That's okay. You did other stuff besides reading too. Hello, how are you? Joined a few minutes ago, so only a couple pages into Little Woman. Nice. If I had the time, I probably would go ahead and read Little Woman this winter, maybe in January or February. It's past Christmas, but I feel like it's still wintry enough to read Little Woman. Yes, that's what I do a lot of the times is I'll read an ebook and then switch to an audio or a paperback. Yeah, I really can't do like one type of reading at once. Audiobook I can kind of, but ebook and paperback I kind of have to switch back and forth. Oh, there were so many good ones. Oh, I'm upset, but like in a good way upset. I just saw the Baker Publishing uh, catalog. I couldn't think of that word. Wow, brain freeze. Catalog for summer. And I'm like, oh, there's so many good new releases. I'm gonna be in so much trouble when they ask me which books do you want to review? All of them? Not quite, but very close. Yes, I do have videos, and thank you for being a new subscriber on my channel. Yes, I do have. I do a monthly journal setup for each month, and I do have a main video for my yearly reading setup, and I love it. It's it's my hardest working video because I literally put in probably literally 72 hours at least of work on that reading journal. It's a lot of work, but it is worth it. I do enjoy it, and it's fine. But yes, I do. I have a whole playlist on my channel of reading journal setup videos. That's okay if you're a slow reader. You're usually reading 2 to 6 at a time. I very rarely do that, but, like, sometimes I'm just like, I'm just in the mood to start something else, or if I have to review something, then that'll, take priority over, like, my mood reading sometimes. Yeah, I go in between reading 1 book at a time, and then, like, all of a sudden I'll find out, "Oh, look, I'm reading 5 books at a time." Like, "What happened?" Alma's gonna be reading Christmas in Sugar Plum Manor tonight. Awesome. I just got the audiobook for that at my library, so I'm really excited to pick that up because I got it by accident uh, from Baker Publishing. I opened up a package from them and I opened it. I'm like, oh, what's this book? I didn't request this one to review. So they said, don't worry about it. If you get to it, that's fine. So I did find an audiobook, so I'll be able to fly through it. And I do love Rosanna M. White. I do love her writing. Oh, you're a tandem reader? I can't do that. I cannot. I tried. What was I reading when I tried that? I can't remember, but I tried to tandem read, and I think it's because I'm such a multitasker, and it could be, just the way my way my brain works, but, like, I have to color or do something creative while I am listening to an audiobook. So or even just the coloring app, I can't read and listen at the same time. It's really weird. I think I read and listen at different speeds, and I think that's a problem because I listen to an audiobook very quickly, but I read slower than I listen, so it just doesn't work for me. It just doesn't work for me. Jamie made a cake for a funeral at your church tomorrow instead of reading. Well, I'm glad you got a cake made. Praying for the family for tomorrow. Yes, thank you. Teresa wants to read that book too, Alma. You're currently reading Sipsworth after seeing Krista at Books and Jams read it. It is sweet, but had I known it was about a mouse, I probably wouldn't have picked it up. I have never heard of Sipsworth. Interesting. I do watch Krista, though. I love Krista. She is such a wonderful friend, and we're trying to plan a video together, hopefully, if she's listening. I don't know if she's popping in tonight or not. But yes, I love Krista. I got to meet her in person finally after like being friends for, I don't know, we've been friends probably since I started my channel. So at least 3 years. Jamie's usually reading one on audio, one Kindle, one physical. Yeah. It also helps to switch formats back and forth. I feel like it really does help. Alma's a tandem reader too with audiobooks. Sometimes this helps with how to pronounce names. That's true. That's true. Although some narrators might not be pronouncing them right. I have run into that problem. It was funny because I don't know if it was before I met Morgan L. Bussey or after I met her, but I listened to one of her audiobooks and the narrator pronounced her last name Busey. And so I got confused. I was like, have I been pronouncing it wrong this entire time? Like, Morgan's gonna, beat me up. But then I texted her and I was like, did she get it wrong, or am I wrong? And it is Bussy. So I was like, okay, the narrator pronounced it wrong. So I was like, ugh. Like it changed after the first book in the series, but I was like, they didn't catch that before the audiobook went out. I don't know if I saw the Victorian Christmas coloring book. Uh, I might have. I haven't been on Facebook too much lately, so uh, but ooh, I'm excited. There have been some great books coming out of Ollie's, although my Ollie's is not that great, so I don't know if we got anything. But like I saw that in a group, they were like the Kristen Hanna books. There was like a package of 4 for like nine ninety nine, and I'm like, that's like $2 a piece. Like, why aren't I going there? You know, there was like 2 different packs, and then they had Hello Stranger by Catherine Center there, which I actually already own a copy. It was it a birthday gift? Yeah, no, no, it was a Friendsgiving gift in a group. But I was like, man, there's like so many great books coming to Ollie's lately. And I'm like, why? Why? Oh, I almost went to Ollie's today to check out their books. Yeah, I'm kind of tempted to kind of go the next time we go out shopping just to see if they have anything new because it's very rare that ours gets new stuff. Hi, K-Tree. Yes, I did. I just got it done yesterday. I am getting used to not having highlights because I had highlights for the past 6 months, which was actually the first time I ever did highlights. But yes, yeah, I'm enjoying being a redhead. I look good in green again. Although I think I've always fairly looked good in green. Aw, thank you, Dewey. Yes, you've been a subscriber for a while. Yeah, I actually don't own any Kristen Hanna. I think I did at one point own 2 of them. I read one, and then I think I unhauled the other one. Krista is really sweet. Yeah, we don't live that far away from each other, and it's funny because it's like we should see each other more often because she literally travels up here to New York, literally like 2.5 hours away from me to visit family multiple times a year. I'm like, we should like visit more often. I mean, I know she's visiting family, so like she's hanging out with her family, but it's like we're literally 2.5 hours away when you come to visit. You bought a bunch yesterday. It's easy to do at Ollie's. I used to buy a lot from them. Thank you. I'm glad you have a good selection. Ours used to have a really great selection. And then all of a sudden they really don't anymore. They used to have like a really, really good Christian fiction section. And then all of a sudden, like most of it is Amish fiction and very few Christian fiction. And so we tend to go to another one that's about 20 minutes away from us. Or no, closer to maybe half an hour. But that one's a little bit better than the one that's only 10 minutes away from us. So I might have to travel to the farther away one. So that one might be a little bit better. I keep looking in the camera and seeing my red scalp. It's not as bad as it was, but shouldn't be on camera for like 2 or 3 days. But oh, by the way, like you will see me with blonde hair still in at least 5 videos coming up because I did some pre-filming this week. So no, I did not dye my hair back and forth. It's just the way the filming schedule happened. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, there seems to be quite a lot there. And there also seems to be getting like, especially ours tends to get a lot more like, I don't know if they're like library knockoffs or something, or like, because I'll see sometimes library knockoffs where it's like, I don't know if they get them from, the library book sales that donate to them or whatever, ones that don't sell or whatever. So trying to decide if I should continue with the book I'm reading. I probably will, because I don't know. I haven't been wanting to mood read lately. Like, it's weird. Like, a couple weeks ago, I've been wanting to mood read. Lately, I haven't been wanting to mood read. I know I have one more book that I need to find, though, that's on my list for next week. You'll have to wait till next week to find out all the books I'm reading in my vlog, but my advent calendar was very nice to me. I'll just let you know that. Closest one to you is about 45 minutes. That's not bad. That's really not that bad. We go to Pennsylvania, and that's like an hour and 20 minutes away. And we go there, I would say we go there probably 8 times a year at least. So 45 minutes isn't bad. I have to go to the library 45 minutes away just to check out a new library because we have a lot in our system. And it's like, I'm just going to travel 45 minutes to the library. I think that was the farthest away one in our county was 45 minutes away. Everything else was roughly within 30 minutes. Depends on the day and which one you go to. I have one about 20 minutes away, and they usually have a lot. Yesterday I went to one about an hour away, and they had a ton. Ooh, they don't always. Well, I'm glad you hit it on a really good day then, it seems. We went to one in Pennsylvania, and it was not good. I don't know if I'll ever go back to that one. It wasn't very clean, and I was like, I don't think we're gonna come back to this one. So there is one though between where we live and Pennsylvania. That one's pretty good, actually. So maybe we'll visit that one on the way home from Pennsylvania one of these days, whenever we go back, probably after the holidays. So do you guys have anything special planned for Christmas, or are you just burrowing under a blanket and staying warm and reading? That'll be most of my week next week. It's pretty quiet around the holidays for us. I'm actually very happy about that. I don't like to do a whole lot for the holidays because, I'm very busy with videos and stuff, so it gets really hectic for me. And so I try really hard to relax Christmas week because everything else is so busy before and after. So I have pre-filmed everything though, aside from a book review for Monday and the vlog for Friday. So everything else is filmed. I just need to edit. Yes. And church, of course. Going to church. There probably is a Christmas Eve service, I'm guessing. Oh, you live in a rural area. At least 30 minutes to get anywhere aside from a gas station. I wouldn't mind living rural as long as we did live within 30 minutes from like a fairly big town, So there's stuff to do, at least a mall or something. I don't want to be like super, super into the country where like there's literally nothing for like 2 hours. I don't know if I could do that. Just church and family. You have 2 weeks off after tonight. Oh, wow. Okay. Yeah, that's lots of reading time. That's great. Celebrating Christmas with your daughter and her family on the 22nd, and then doing like a brunch for Christmas morning. That's nice. One time, I actually really enjoyed it. We went, it was either Thanksgiving Day or Christmas Day, but I'm pretty sure it was Christmas Day. My parents, me, and my grandmother went to Denny's and had dinner there. And you know what? It was actually really nice. And it's one of the Christmases I remember the most because it was just different, Kind of felt like it wasn't like, the Santa Claus with Tim Allen where they have to eat at Denny's for that one Christmas. It was actually a nice Christmas dinner, and I remember it and it was nice. It was one of my favorite dinners. You have a family gathering for Christmas tomorrow, Christmas Eve, Christmas Day, the day after Christmas, and New Year's. Wow. That is a lot of days. Our family is very small though. We only had a Christmas dinner last weekend, and that's pretty much it. My mom will get together with her sisters, but I just like a quiet Christmas at a Dollar General near you. Yes, I do love Christmas. It's just I get so tired. I am so tired tonight already. All right. Well, we've been talking for a little while. Let's go ahead and do another 30-minute reading sprint. We'll go until 40 after, whatever time that is for you. I'll turn back on the music, and I'll see you all back shortly. Okay, everyone, that's the end of our next reading sprint. I'll probably do one more before we head off, but how did you all do that time? I think I did pretty good. I read 11% that time in my book, so that's not bad. I feel like this is going to be a pretty quick read because I'm already almost 30% into the book, and I just started it literally. It was either during the reading sprints or during dinner, maybe during dinner. But I am zipping along through this book. So this one might be done tonight. Probably not, though. Probably end up watching TV or something, watching a Hallmark movie. Oh, you have 2.5 weeks off starting today too, Jamie? That's great. That's great. Having husband's family on Christmas and get together with your nephew. That's awesome. Oh, you live in a military town. Yeah, some of those are pretty rural. We lived in one in Texas. Well, actually, Texas and Watertown, New York. They weren't rural, but like they were pretty small towns. And a lot of stuff was fairly far away. You have a Walmart, well, that's good, and a couple stores in our town. As long as you have shopping abilities. There's another little town about 20 minutes away that if you shop, and that's where the Ollie's is. Yes, Dollar Generals are everywhere. Everywhere. Hi, Susan. I'm so happy you're here. Everyone say hi to Susan. Thank you. Yeah, just nice quiet ambiance with some music. And I'm pretty sure it's not copyrighted because I didn't get a notification last week, so that's nice. You worked on your daily Bible reading. That's awesome. I have to get back into it. I was just starting to get back into it. I was reading at least the daily verse every day, and then I slacked off again. I'm like, oh no, I gotta get back into it. Wow, you got 31 pages read, Teresa. Awesome. Your daughter will be off for 2 weeks too for our homeschool, so more time to read for me. That's nice. Maybe you two can read together. My mom always let me go off too when I was homeschooled. Like if the schools had off, then I had off, which was nice. Finished Bible reading and devotional for tonight and moved on to the Nutcracker. Nice. I don't know if I've ever read the Nutcracker before. Hi, Tanera. Glad you're here. Late to the sprint, but reading Cabin Crush. That sounds cute. A crush in a cabin. That sounds cute. My book is getting really good. I'm really enjoying it. It's very Hallmarky, the sugar cookie Christmas, but like it's super cute. Like I'm really liking it a lot. It's like a good Hallmark movie, with the good actors. I feel like it's really good that way. Yeah, I'm enjoying it, and it is part of a series, so I don't know if they are like if they happen like in each season or they're all Christmas books. I don't know. So it's got a little bit of everything. Like it's got like some kind of like matchmakers involved with the older ladies. They're not really involved in the book yet, but they probably will be in the very soon future. There's something called the sweetheart games where like if you're single, then you get matched up for the holidays or something. And then one of her friends, like her farm is kind of losing a lot of money, and so that's why she came back home. Sounds very Hallmark, doesn't it? But her friend came up with the idea to do a bachelorette auction instead of a bachelor auction. So I'm like, that's kind of fun. I can't wait to see it. I know she's going to be part of the bachelorette auction. I'm like, I'm pretty sure that she's going to be involved in it. It just easy to guess. I actually need water now. I finished my tea. I am getting thirsty. I'm also getting very tired. But I will do one more reading sprint with you all because I do want to read more of my book. And then afterwards, I'm probably gonna make some pizza bites and watch a movie, a Hallmark movie, probably with Candace Cameron Bure, because she is probably probably one of our favorite Christmas actresses to watch. Her and Tamara Mowry, both of those I really like for Christmas movies. Oh, I'm reading Sugar Cookie Christmas by Monique Brasher. So it's really cute so far. I'm really liking it. So if it keeps going in this direction, this might be one of my favorite Christmas books of the season. And I've read a lot. I think I'm on book number 11, I think, for reading Christmas books this year. So quite a few. So next year I should have some new favorites, hopefully, to make the yearly book recommendation video. Hopefully. But yeah, that'll be fun. That'll be fun to have some new recommendations and stuff. Oh, excuse me. I also missed what you're reading, Christine. What are you reading? Unless you mentioned it earlier, and I just don't remember. Oh, my poor little brain. But Tanera, what you're reading, Cabin Crush, that just sounds so cute. Who's the author of that one? Because I might look that one up. That one just sounds so cute. One of my other YouTube friends, she just posted something about a really cute, funny, clean Christmas romance. I'm like, that just sounds so cute. And I found it through my library. I was like, the library has it. I'm borrowing it like immediately. Haven't started it yet, but I might have some time next weekend. See, I thought you didn't mention it. I was like, I don't know if Christine mentioned what book she's reading. You're reading Another Homecoming by Dana Oak. Nice. I saw that she's coming out with a new book, and I was like, honestly, I thought she was done writing because she has just so many books out, and she's been writing since, whenever, the 80s. I don't even know when she started writing, but I was like, she's coming out with a new book, and I think it's biblical fiction era, I think, which I don't know if she's ever written before. I thought that was kind of interesting. Or maybe she hasn't. Maybe my brain's not there, but it's definitely interesting. You've read more Christmas books this year than any other year. I feel like I have too. Maybe because I just started my channel, I don't hate it. It seems that way, and, honestly, I mean, when are you gonna read Christmas books, you know? So, you kinda just binge read them, in December, maybe January, maybe November if you start early, so technically you have, 3 months out of the year if you read a lot of Christmas books. Me, I read a couple in October because I get them for review, 2 or 3. Then I start after Thanksgiving and all the way usually up until, the last day of December. I might do 1 or 2 in early January, but most of it's usually in December. All right. Let's see. Trying to figure out, yeah, I probably will stick with the same book. I've been doing that lately where I've only been reading one book at a time, which has been working out for me lately. I am, though, reading that I've kind of been jumping back and forth to. I have been reading When Darkness Calls the Tiger by Jania Trump, which I do still need to finish because I promised myself I'd finish that one and at least one of the review books that I have. I want to finish all the physical review books that I had for this year, but I don't think it's going to happen. I only have 4 left, though, so I feel like I should be able to do it. I have other physical books for review, but I said I was going to do that next year for those books. You need to start reading your Christmas books early. I've already read 8 so far and I have so many that I will not get to. It happens every year. And I just keep a list, and if other Christmas books pop up, I just keep adding to the list and wait till next year. No, I don't get a Christian book box, unfortunately. Right now, I can't afford it. I was doing a couple for review that were lots of fun, but unfortunately, I do not have one. Um, but a lot of the times, they're either books that I get for review, or if I did, I'd probably get get a YA box because I don't get a lot of young adult fiction. Uh, but no, I don't unfortunately get them anymore. Will be nice, but nope. I just help out, and whenever they don't need my help anymore, I'm like, okay. I've only reviewed, I think, 2 Christian book boxes before in the past. Cabin Crushed by Casey Stockton. Okay, I think I've heard of Casey Stockton before. I think I've read one of her books before. Your work should be back soon, so I'll be heading home. You're welcome. Have a safe drive home or walk home or however you get home. Teresa thinks she's going to make a goal to read 1 Christmas book a month next year. Like throughout the entire year. That'd be kind of fun. I don't know if that would make me sick of Christmas books. I don't know. I feel like I don't know. It might not because I know middle grade books. Like I binge read a lot of middle grade for middle grade March, and like I don't read hardly any the rest of the year. But I love middle grade. I'm like, why don't I read more? Because you binge read all of them in during middle grade March. Okay, nice. It's probably on sale during whatever it is during Black Friday or whatever. I got some great books. There's they've been very generous this year for ebooks and audiobooks. Audiobooks, I've never seen Audible have sales like that before. Although maybe I didn't pay attention. But like I had at least 2 uh advent calendars that were free ebooks. One was I did share with you the one that was like was it the fairy tale retelling one? I think it was that I shared on my community tab. That was 1 free book a day for 24 days, and I'm like, this is like really nice of all these authors, and they were clean fairy tale retellings. And then another one I found was like 12 free books for 12 days of Advent. I'm like, wow, authors have been really nice this year, more than usual. Not that they're not nice. Yes, Christmas in July. That's true. I could read Christmas books around my birthday. You can always say, it's my birthday month. I can read whatever I want, right? Right. I don't know if I read Christmas books in July. Probably not. Although that would be fun. I mean, I wouldn't mind doing like maybe like a week-long reading uh readathon and do Christmas in July. That would be kind of fun. I mean, we could always, pray for cooler weather in July and just read Christmas books so we feel cooler. That would be very, very nice. Oh, that was cold tea that I just drank. Okay, I didn't like that cold. You're thinking about doing a novella November readathon. Well, that's fun. That would be fun. It's kind of funny. I very rarely read novellas, but like I probably have a good couple of thousand on my Kindle. So if you do, and I'm not super busy because November is usually one of my busy months, but uh, I would try to join in and read some novellas on my Kindle because there's definitely a lot I could choose from. You read 18 Christmas books this year, Jamie? Already? Wow. 17 of them since Thanksgiving. Yeah, those short novellas do make life a little bit easier because they're very, very short. That's how I can read so many Christmas books because it's like they're all like, less than 200 pages. So they're pretty easy to get through. So yeah, I knew they were going to probably be on sale during Black Friday. Well, if they are again, I'll have to check it out next year if it comes back on sale. I found one of my friend's favorite book series. It was like a 5 or 6, I think it was a 5-book series plus the novella or like 1.5 or whatever for only $5 on ebook. So I was like, should I buy it? And my friend was like, yeah. So I bought it. So I did that. So let's go ahead and do one more reading sprint and have fun because my mom's talking on the phone. So we're just going to do a reading sprint. So let's go until 25 after, and I'll come back and talk with you all, and we'll be done for tonight. So have fun reading, and I'll see you all back in half an hour. Sorry, guys. I wanted to finish my chapter, so. And yay, I did it. I finished my chapter and I made it another 12% or 11% through my book. So, yay. I'm happy about that. When is the last sprint of the year? Yes, next Friday. Next Friday, I will have reading sprints, same time, 7 p.m. Eastern. Yes, so I'll still be here after Christmas and we'll hang out. I don't know if I'll still be reading Christmas books or not, but we'll see. So yeah, I made it almost 40% through my book today, which is a lot actually. So I got a good chunk. Oh, yay, you finished the Nutcracker. Yay, I'm happy you got to complete it during the last reading sprint. And yes, yay. I just realized my banner almost matches my hair. It's a little off, but the little wording of the banners, I did not choose it for today. It was already here from last week. But anyway, so I'm probably going to head off because I am tired. I'm going to eat a snack and just relax and watch a Christmas movie, just relax. So I'm going to say a quick prayer for our weekend before I head off. Dear Lord, thank you for book friends, Lord God, and for us hanging out together tonight. I pray that everyone will have a blessed holiday, Lord God, and I just pray for your comfort and peace to be with each and every one of us, Lord God, for those who have a hard time during the holidays and being so busy as well, Lord God. I just pray for all of us, Lord God, and just pray for a nice, calm, sweet Christmas, Lord God. In Jesus' name, amen. Oh, and good weather too, in case any of you live where near I live in cold, snowy New York. So I hope you all have a wonderful day. And oh, good, you read 23 pages this time. Yay! You're welcome for all the reading sprints. And I hope you all have a blessed weekend. I will see you all next week. I have lots of plans for videos and everything. And there's going to be an announcement video as well for like the Christian Book Club, BookTube Book Club. We're trying to get you guys more involved. So I will have a video on that next week. So I hope you all have a wonderful